In this video we're going to put together a simple Hello World application running in BrightWeb. Here I have Bright Builder version 7.1 and I'll be using it to run Bright Server version 7.10, and I'm just going to put together a simple Hello World application that has just one screen. And the purpose of this video is just to demonstrate how we can quickly and easily put together an application that responds to user actions, puts up some information on the screen, and all of this is done inside Bright Builder without any web programming, no HTML knowledge, no JavaScript knowledge here at all, just using Bright Builder, the Bright tools, as a platform. So my first step is I'll create a BSP file that will be my screen application definition file. So as my first step, I'll just create a form. It comes out as form 1, and on that form I'm going to have a label field, an edit control where the user can type in some information, and a button. So briefly, what I want this application to do is to allow the user to type something into the edit control at the top, then they'll just click the button and that will change the label that is displayed on the screen. So I'll just go ahead and change my caption on the label there as a property. Just make that a bit wider so we can just read that properly. Now I want to put an expression when they click on the button. So when they click on the button, I want to run an expression, and in that expression I want to say I want to make, okay, so the user has pressed the button. So we want to update the label display. So now I just get assign the label to take a value from the edit control value. And that's all we need our simple Hello World application to do. So the next step is I just will start up Bright Server to provide a BrightWeb server. So I'll create a Bright Server project. Might as well use the same name. And Bright Server needs to have a sync point by default set up. Even though this is a simple application, we just need to have one defined. So I just need to have a sync point. So I just drag in a database set up as a default database, and I can just enter some dummy settings for the database itself. Then I can run Bright Server. It's just going to be running in demo mode. The next thing I need to do is I need to deploy my application, my Hello World application, to the Bright Server. This will make the Hello World application available to the users who log in on the Bright Server to then use. So Bright Server is running locally on the default port 8080. And after it's been successfully deployed, Next, I need to make sure my user account is ready to receive it. So user account 1 is ready, so I'll release this application to that user account, the latest version, and apply that. And then one more step, I just need to make sure that the web access is enabled for this user, so they're the user who will be coming in on web access. Upload the changes, so now this will make sure that the changes I've just been making locally are sent to the Bright server, and I'm ready. So now I just need to jump onto the BrightWeb server, and the URL is localhost port 8080 with the Bright server web context. Log in, and there's the application. So I'll put in the name and hit the button, and it updates the button. So there you have a very simple application running here on BrightWeb. But the point of this demo is just to show you how the steps that you go through to go from developing a simple application all the way through deployment and running it in the actual browser using the Bright Mobility Suite platform. And all of this done without any web programming skills whatsoever. Be sure to check out more how-to videos on brightexpress.com. Also, we have our channel on YouTube called Bright Software. Thanks for listening.